Welcome back to the Aging Parent Playbook. I'm Dr. Barbara Sparacino, and today we're talking about something that every caregiver needs, but rarely has, a financial checklist. Caregiving is not just emotionally exhausting, it can be financially overwhelming. The last thing you want is to be caught off guard by unexpected expenses, legal complications, or missing paperwork. Imagine rushing to the hospital and realizing you don't have a power of attorney, or trying to pay your parents' bills and having no idea where their accounts are. That's why today, I'm giving you a step-by-step financial checklist to help you. First, get your parents' finances organized so you're not scrambling in an emergency. And protect them and yourself from financial risk because scams and disputes are real. Plan ahead so you're not making rushed decisions over stress. This is one of the most important episodes you'll ever listen to, so grab a pen and let's get into it. So, what are the essential documents you need as a caregiver? One of the biggest mistakes caregivers make is not having the right documents in place. Without these, making medical or financial decisions for your parent can become a nightmare, leading to legal headaches, family disputes, and even financial hardship. Here's what you absolutely need: a power of attorney. This document allows you to legally manage finances if your parents become incapacitated. Without it, you may need a costly and time-consuming court process to gain guardianship. Also, need a will and estate plan. If your parent hasn't created a will, now is the time. Without one, the state decides how their assets are distributed, not the family. It's important to have banking and investment information. Do you know where your parents' accounts are? Who has access? What bills need to be paid? Sit down and review their accounts before there's a crisis. What about insurance policies? Health, life, long-term care insurance? Do you know what's covered? This can save thousands, but only if you have the details before you need them. Also, you need medical directives and healthcare proxy. This includes their living will, which outlines their medical wishes, and healthcare power of attorney, who makes decisions if they can't. Don't assume that siblings agree on medical decisions. Having this in writing prevents conflict. Look, you also need a list of debts and expenses. What credit cards, loans, or monthly bills do they have? If they forget to pay a bill, do you know what needs to be covered? Do they have a safe deposit box? What are their passwords? Where are their important documents kept? Who has access to digital accounts? Do they have funeral and end-of-life plans? This is a tough one, but having this conversation early prevents financial stress later. How about legal and tax documents? If your parent receives Social Security, pensions, or benefits, make sure you have access to these records. Housing and property documents. If they own property, do you know what's in their mortgage or lease agreements? Who will handle their home if they move? How about contact information for professionals? This includes their attorney, financial advisor, and doctors. I recommend a master list of all accounts and passwords. Store all of this in one secure place, whether it's a binder, a password manager, or a digital document. Also, have a backup plan. Because what happens if something happens to you? Who will take over the caregiving? Also, think about a letter of intent. This is an optional but incredibly valuable document that outlines your parents' wishes in their own words, covering everything from daily routines to personal values and final wishes. Also, consider Medicaid planning. If your parent may need long-term care, look into Medicaid eligibility early, before assets are depleted. A financial power of attorney separate from a healthcare power of attorney. Some families think that one document covers both, but it doesn't. Make sure you have both legal designations in place. Talk to a financial planner or elder law attorney. A one-time consultation can prevent thousands of dollars in mistakes. And how about having an emergency fund for caregiving? Also, know their wishes for assisted living or nursing care. If the time comes, what's their preference? And don't forget self-care in your own finances. Caregivers often neglect their financial well-being. Make sure you're not draining your own savings to cover care. Know your parents' tax benefits. Caregivers may be actually eligible for tax deductions claiming their parent as a dependent. So, budgeting for caregiving costs. Caregiving costs add up fast. Many caregivers spend thousands out of pocket without realizing how much it's impacting their own financial future. Let's talk about how to budget and plan ahead. So first, I think it's important that you list all current expenses: vacations, doctor visits and medical equipment, home care, housekeeping or meal services, transportation and gas for appointments, and anticipate future costs. Look at assisted living or memory care. Home modifications. Will they need ramps, grabs, stair lifts? Professional caregiving help. Also, it's important to see what's covered. Are they eligible for Medicaid or VA benefits? don't assume they're ineligible. Also, you may have employer caregiving support programs. Some workplaces offer these benefits. If you don't have a financial plan for caregiving yet, now is the best time to create one. I want to help you avoid financial pitfalls. Caregivers are often targets of financial scams or inheritance disputes. Here is how to protect yourself and your loved one. Avoid being the sole financial contributor. If siblings won't help, have a frank conversation about shared financial responsibility. Also, keep receipts and records. If you're handling finances, document everything to prevent future disputes. Watch out for financial scams. Seniors are prime targets for phone scams, fraudulent emails, and fake charities. Get professional advice. A financial planner or elder law attorney can help protect both you and your parent. Protect yourself legally. If you're co-signing anything, understand the risks. Caregiving comes with financial risks, but you don't have to navigate it blindly. To make this even easier, I've put together a free financial checklist for caregivers. Download it now at theagingparentcoach.com. If today's episode was helpful, please share it. Until next time, take care.